It's twice 203. I do the most. So listen close. I better make some noise. Yeah! We are here at Fallen Soldiers 4 for the main event. Battler on my left, please introduce yourself.
It's your boy. Give it up for Mac the Captain. Yeah. The Face Syndicate. Simple.
And battler on my right.
It's your boy KAPO. And make some noise for Mac the Captain. Bash money shit, you dig? New Orleans.
We flipped off Cam. People won the coin toss. So KAPO when he's ready.
You all promo and no raps. Chill out, let me talk to this nigga. He can't say this. Chill out, he can't say this to me. You all promo and no raps. We only know you for your trifling ass memes. Suge ain't even try against you. Chill out. I can say this to him. Suge ain't even try against you. Meanwhile, you put your life in those schemes. You had a debatable with Appa in your hometown. Chill out. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him. You had a debatable with Appa in your hometown. Not me, nigga. I want that shit clean. But that's why I got these points. Because how we painted on the web is the Spider-Man. I'm shotgun with a shotgun. I'm shotgun with a shotgun. But we gotta have his whip back at Enterprise by 3. I'm BG, got YGs and YNs who will slide with me. How my OG get the running with his name? We still got a young driver, fee, the tools limitless. The tools limitless. How my OG get the rental in his name? And we still got a young driver, the tools limitless. Cruising, pursuing, and doing my due diligence. Step the cruise spin again, won't stop the chase. It's about face. We move militant. If beam. Kinda absurd. I'm FEBOU. Once any violence is heard, it's a sing-along. The red dot follows the words. They told me KAPO. That's crazy. It's a sing-along. The red dot follows the words. They told me KAPO. All that New Orleans street shit, you better leave it there. If it ain't anime balls, they won't even care. I better be prepared. Before the shot, Attack on Titan. After the shot, Steve McNair. All this white. Before the shot. They say KAPO. They say KAPO. All that New Orleans street shit, you better leave it there. If it ain't anime balls, they won't even care. I better be prepared. Before the shot, Attack on Titan. After the shot, Steve McNair. All this white line around, I got me a Kimber. I'm holding my steel up. Load the knives, peel them. Duct tape round the cartridge like a Pokemon Silver. You said. We're in New Orleans right now. Duct tape. All this white line around, I got me a Kimber. I'm holding my steel up. Load the knives, peel them. Duct tape round the cartridge like a Pokemon Silver. You said homeless person. You outside and you got nothing to lose. And I ain't really get your aim. Because when I was homeless, I shot somebody and blood was on my clothes. I had everything to gain. Interrogation rooms. With a nigga I thought was my woody. He heard the time we could get our friendship die slowly. Now he is my Cody. We had a past, but detectives asked, bitch, you don't know me. You look like, let me see, put your hands up right quick. I knew it. You look like you swing how Michael Phelps swim. This person is doomed, fat, insecure. You strike me as a nigga that wears shirts in the pool. I'm gay. You strike me as a nigga that wears shirts in the pool. I'm Gator, not Croc. I'm on your heels. You better be in sport. Y'all know I'm sensitive about my report cards. Don't ask if I got an FN. Of course. An iBattle. This is not how y'all...
FN, of course.
Y'all know I'm sensitive about my report cards. Don't ask if I got an FN. Of course. An iBattle. It's not how y'all treat a nigga getting his first look in New York. I had to pay to see the Statue of Liberty. Donated when one of you bitches got booked with a torch. Big Honey, you think money get picked from trees? Was that your first time in jail? I can tell, my nigga, please. Don't ask why I'm punching on your pal, he getting Z's. Cause ain't when you face with bail, it come with hidden fees. Military Glock 17. One pull, it doesn't hit. Fail school wasn't mad, history wasn't it. But the teacher told the fam some things he doesn't get. How your government got a branch, my government got a switch. The return on investment. How your government got a branch, my government got a switch. The return on investment from the crystal man brazy. When I'm running low, I start to stress daily. He be like, you're on that nice pad. Nah, I read up what the money Lex paid me. I'm from an era where stereos got taken from cars just to get money to get a needle to elevate to the stars. Trump lying about Haitians. He a racist and all, but I have seen people breaking houses to get a taste of the dog. I battle. Y'all got a New Orleans nigga book. I'ma let you do the rapping. I'm just here to cook, nigga time.
Y'all make some noise for that round, man. Bottom of the first. It's on the face.
I said, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Let's Talk Battle Rap say you one of the most improved. That's fire. All that means is you was ass prior. It's about to get gory, bro. Just peep how the story go. You my son. Now let's cut to the chase. Maury show. I plan to smoke. Maury show. Maury show. I plan to smoke him. My fans know I land some jokes, but I ain't a fan of trolling. You on the timeline trying to do all this damn provoking. So I plan to get fam demoted. Y'all gonna record me in a different planet like a space rover. Let's get the cameras rolling. Right. This man's a joking. Right. You only be Suge, be Magic, and Arse because they were not trying. Damn you weak. Your total wins, I could count on one hand like an amputee. And the fans you keep giving them props easy. But under 50K views with Jazz? Damn. Algorithm got stopped briefly. We got sleepy. You a view killer like cataracts. And it's this dark cloud that lets me know clearly you cannot see me. It's not easy. You said Lex was doing blackface because he did skincare? And versus Alpha, that was major in fact. Versus me, you gonna need an angle that's greater than that. How could I ever be racist? My savior is black. So guess what? You about to get sent up. Because you got a punch with the face. It's a headbutt. Whatever trust y'all had in him, untrusted. No content. It's a headbutt. Whatever trust y'all had in him, untrusted. No content, no message. You've done nothing. I could do what you do. You do what I do, bruh's bluffing. If you did no guns, then we boxing. No arms, just punches. We want substance. We want substance, so I can see if my homie clever. You one-dimensional, ain't a thing you could show me ever. You gonna do drug bars and gun bars, try to show he clever. So I'm gonna step on a gator with Crocs on, cause he'll be strapped, but I'm a holy stepper. I don't see pressure. I don't see pressure. They only believe this persona. Cause you speak your mind. It isn't raps. Besides that, your skill is flat. You hang out with the right people. Gigs and laughs, this is that. But in reality, your image is soft. That's Mario 64. You know the rooms where the picture's at? Yeah, that makes a world of difference. Okay, now let's get into that. Okay, now let's get into that. Just because he's 6'6", y'all thinking he too lethal? Have you seen what he do, people? He dropped diss tracks for Dice and Woosai. Y'all would think that he used Eagles. But when Woosai called him a snitch, he argued with the fans. I thought he was too evil. Stressed with the fans, but with Woosai, he was too peaceful. Who needs you? Y'all thinking bro is legit? And y'all give him passes because he be joking and shit. But you're the type to tweet, yo, kidnap their kids, F them in the ass, and throw them over a bridge. Ring, ring. Chris Hansen? Yeah, we got him. What? How? I'm the type to never say that at all. boom! And the crowd was liking that. Y'all was hyping that. Invisible ink. I just couldn't see myself writing that. Start fighting back. Buddy tripping. He doubled down. He running with it. Son is wicked. Now when they say the gator is an apex predator, it means something different. That's dumb suspicious. How are we not running around making fun of this clown? Remember when Khabib dropped Conor McGregor? We even saw him doubling down. There's trouble in town. Doubling down. There's trouble in town. Y'all ever seen a gator hunting his prey? When they go in searching, mostly lurking, eyes above the water, all slow and perfect. Yeah, beware of the gator creeping. There's more below the surface. I'm too heat. This dude weak. He said he was gonna cook me. Oh, man. Simple.
Y'all make some noise for that round.
In real life, I'll beat you up. I swear to God. I swear to God. In real life, I'll beat you up. Ain't finna hold my ache, leave with a hole in face. And then the soul I take. You pushed homeschool. Bump the dropout. I missed the old Kanye. You got 200. The dropout. You pushed homeschool. Now bump the dropout. I missed the old Kanye. You got 276 pounds on that nigga. Chill out. Chill out. Homeschool, where you at? You got 376 pounds on that nigga. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. You got 4,076 pounds on that nigga. It wasn't a good look for you. You bought a bump to school. I bought a gun. Cause bullies ain't bulletproof. Speaking of that, the news report said nothing about me being in the 4th grade. Lying ass nigga. It's clear listening y'all don't do much. From AP classes to gifted programs, I was a nerd, just did a bunch of cool stuff. I'm such a nerd, when mama gave me money for the school lunch, I went to the book fair. Spent on a wimpy kid, then got goosebumps. I'm so snatching I'm such a nerd, when mama gave me money for the school lunch, I went to the book fair. Spent on a wimpy kid, then got goose. I'm so snatching if you play. Ain't no rapping when I say, mullet red like Dave Bowie. Boat action to the face. You look at his, That's great. Look at his friends. Look at his friends. Go to the dumb one. What Phoebe? Likes, I want to battle the nigga with the turban. What you mean I gotta earn it? That type of shit beneath me, but fuck it, this shit easy. Headshot, get rid of feet for sick. Luigi, I got took off that. That's crazy. Headshot, get rid of feet for sick. Luigi, I got took off that corded list. Hurt my fucking feelings. But I made a game out of it. You made top 5 iBattle of the year list and you was lame about it. When being top 5 is an achievement and a goal, yo, Preem was number 1. What you mad at being 4, though? You hating on Preem on your team, how that go, bro? Never do that to Dollar Hustle, cause that's a no-no. Never do that to Dollar Hustle, cause that's a no-no. But you so desperate for power, you wanted them to put Los Lobo and Lex, I need a piece of that dough. And Lex, I need a piece of that dough. He like, nigga, that's how I make my money. How you rocking? You seen number 3 on that list. It's a fee after profit. He don't want B after profit. He don't want B after profit. I can't knock him for that. Another reason we know YouTube, he don't want B after profit. I can't knock him for that. Another reason we know YouTube, wait, who was number 2? Thank Apple for that. You not LeBron. Disrespecting media that gives your no-name having ass a platform is nothing to play with. Battle Rap Royalty, the only media that cover your rap. Show gratitude and give abundance of praises. Text said you a bitch and y'all eating teeth. That's how the Duchess will say it.
That's crazy.
Text said you a bitch and y'all eating teeth. That's how the Duchess will say it. Cause your behavior getting pitiful. Missed the days when you was biblical. Now you brand new. Situation critical. But you know what's the real Hollywood fee? A humiliation ritual. And since you know what's the real Hollywood fee? A humiliation ritual. And that's what you about to see next. Talking to Duchess like a husband wouldn't put you on the ground off a reflex, a brief left, a crease next. Look like Thriller extras with the effects. The way that you swing. So that's what you gonna see next. You was talking to Duchess like a husband wouldn't put you on the ground off a reflex, a brief left, a crease next. Look like Thriller extras with the effects. The way that you swing. Get them lessons, a heel beat checked, invisible ink. Get the message, you can't see text, you paying for invisible ink. Get the message, you can't see text, you paying for ops. How you the face of the league? I would never on URL. My road bigger, Suge, Ace, T-Top. They line me with those killers. Me and Eunice the gold members. Well, Eunice gold. I'm adrenochrome. They get young blood for them old niggas. I'm adrenochrome. They get young blood for them old niggas. Get it done with a blade. I ain't got a palm heaters. Swipe and get a feed like Aki stole card readers. You got all these.
Yeah, took that shit.
And you got all these fucking SpongeBob balls. Fucking nerd. You got all these fucking SpongeBob balls. But you never told your homie he should think of Tony being a clown down? I'll never have SpongeBob balls. To make it bubble, I had to bring it around town. But when I hear you never told your homie to think of Tony being a clown down? I'll never have SpongeBob balls. To make it bubble, I had to bring it around town. But when I hear your SpongeBob balls, you gotta understand, I be pissed. Rather hit the pants with a mix. But since I have time, I can't show you how to make bands out of fish. You pay the battle vets. You pay the battle vets. How your cadence off? Flow stale and still jittery. It's still SpongeBob. Wasn't Rock supposed to help with your delivery? You begged. Wasn't Rock supposed to help with your delivery? I'm bags and bodies, but don't bring up bad news that is not. I'm bags and bodies, but don't bring up bad news that is not my partner. We can be painting Mr. Krabs' house. I wouldn't let y'all get a drop on dollar. I let it off. I let it off. I let it off. LeVar Ball, a leg is missing the face, or get a clip like a Pez dispenser. This ain't a half moon, it's a croissant. You gotta spend bread to get it. He fled the premise. You gotta spend. This ain't a half moon. This ain't a half moon, it's a croissant. You gotta spend bread to get it. He fled the premise, cause you know me, I ball out. This live in a small couch, this live in a large house with the click of a button. Jennifer Hudson, make the sing-along haul out. I battle. Y'all got a New Orleans nigga book. I'm gonna let you do the rapping. I'm just here to cook, nigga, time.
Now make some noise for that round. Bottom of the second. It's on FEBOU.
For crying out loud. What you gonna call me? A nerd that watch anime? I do not watch anime. Out here bumping and kissing shorties with no permission. You ain't a member. Have I ever seen worse flirting than that? Can't remember. Whole time I thought you was a ladies' man. Caitlyn Jenner. You forcefully kissed blue cocaine. It was not consensual. Now every female battler must feel awful next to you. I guess you just couldn't resist yourself. He's an autosexual. What you did is awful. It isn't lawful. You did nothing and got to first base. The pitcher walked you, and it was What, nigga? The pitcher walked you. What I'm saying is facts. I can't play with that. Puckering up, you gotta wait for that. It's a kissing booth. We seen you get your smooch, and now you gonna pay for that. You gonna lay for that. You gonna lay for that. How y'all defended him too? As if bro's the victim? It wasn't consensual, and I consensual do it again with no permit. I'm exposing, listen. How wasn't you stressed, dude? It wasn't your best move. It got ugly when y'all locked lips. Deadpool. The face of this shit!
Right!
It got ugly when y'all lips locked. Deadpool! Stressful! You know when you leaned in right in the kisser? She should have socked you right in the kisser. You a weird guy, and bro, it's known. A forced kiss, but this hoe is grown. He did a whole two-hand face grab. Home alone. He grabbed her with a grip of doom and despair. Yo, say it with me, say it with me. He grabbed her with a grip of doom and despair. Okay, that's when you started losing me there. Bro, I'm not even judging you. I'm edifying you because you look strange. That's none of my business. But if there's one thing that I could change, it's cocaine slapping this bum. Good game. There's some things that you should change, but it's too late and it's doomsday. A new grave is where you lay. Oh yeah, you gotta punch with the face like Kool-Aid. Bash money, I know y'all get massive hate, but it's something I have to say. Couple talk about hustle could be lows, trying to agitate their support, then there's what Capo do. That is glaze, Diddy party, the bash is gay. You gonna pass away.
Diddy party the best.
There's support, then there's what Capo do. That is glaze. Diddy party.
The bash is gay.
You're gonna pass away. You're falling off quietly. I can't remember your last booking that excited me. It's been dark for him, like incognito mode. You need to speak with the URL privately. So how do we? That's every line. That's every line. Go, nigga. What? You need to speak with the URL privately. So how do we compare? Your view count is dumb light. You still under 150K? Rough sight. I got 685. I love life. So you can push my buttons. Try me. But that figure speaks for itself. Buzz Light. He's done, right? If I was you, I never could speak. Claiming you run your region like you hella elite. Last time I checked, T-Top, Swamp, and Loso ahead of this geek. So you faced the real goat from the south, it was special to see. Cause the chef cooked the gator, and it was a southern delicacy. You let the veterans eat. Whole time on Twitter, he's running around saying he has clout. While Hansel and Wu getting booked on more cards. What is that about? So angry, you're not in rotation, so you spaz out. You just a URL failure or crash out. You asked out. Bro, media platforms have slandered our names plenty times. I see what it was doing for you. Saying your raps don't match the promo, it was ruining you. While Eunice and Wu laughed you, they even forgot that you with the crew. Phone finger, it got to a point I was the only one rooting for you. I'm through with this goo. What?
The point is gone.
Phone finger, it got to a point I was the only one rooting for you. I'm through with this goo. I ain't just saying stuff. You act like you don't care and you a star, so you play it tough, just hating. Like when Eunice got on Nexus, you really the lamest, bruh. That ain't something I'm making up. I battle Chilla, Ishmula, J Murder. There's more if that ain't enough. Mac Myron, Shotgun Mac Myron, Shotgun Shug. Oh, now they waking up. Geechee, Anderson, Rubando, Tay and stuff. You can't even say his bluff. I can literally build the URL card with my resume, and once again, you wouldn't even make the cut. And that's the reason I bring it up. The face of this league is here to switch the monotony, so I had to take y'all to a different galaxy. And in this case, a pissed off galaxy. I guess.
Make some noise for that round, man.
Y'all want me to punch every bow. I'd rather be very specific. My ball's like a stripper real name. You gotta be a certain type nigga to get it. You'll never get it. You said your pops got the best wordplay ever. He doing a life sentence. That was your most relatable shit, youngin. Because my brother doing an acronym. And there was a bunch of periods where a letter meant something. Always.
That's crazy. That's fire. There was a bunch of periods.
There was a bunch of periods where a letter meant something. Always talk your mom struggle. That ain't embarrassing, Holmes. If I didn't step up for my family, that's something y'all never would know. You think it's enhancing the show? That your dad in a hole? You want iBattle spitting? Your mama a swallower? Every man in her life make her carry the load? My pops got locked? Crazy. My pops got locked? I applied for stamps. Groceries wasn't taking mama change. Just a kid, but the man of the house. You was supposed to do the same. You rather rap about her stresses and the pain, about her paying the bills by herself. Just pathetic in his lane. You seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Why I gotta teach a Mexican to get electric in his name? I even donated. That's crazy. Why I gotta teach a Mexican to get electric in his... I even donated blood when shit was bad for us. Gotta job mount TVs. Twice a day I'm putting plasma up. You gon' Gotta job mount TVs. Twice a day I'm putting plasma up. You just bought up a kiss? But you Jada. You not the nigga with the locks. I called you Jada because this a bald head, bitch. Give it up to Pop. You got YouTube. You got YouTube drops. I'm mad at you. I'm on an app, it's true. I drank apple juice. You got YouTube drops. I'm mad at you. I'm on an app, it's true. I drank apple juice. Hear your lyrics, won't get as Christian a tomato. Like VeggieTales. I keep some peas handy. Right. Against J-Mo, your shirt was Hawaiian. Ohana. I had to get it by any means, family. I know this a home game. But I can't let y'all pick on me. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Switch on fee. But let me switch off fee. Cause hey Lex, I knew that was a choco mask, but I was in a battle with Op. So saying it was a blackface was a better attack than letting a calico pop. Ain't trying to damage your stock.
Crazy.
I knew that was a blackface, but I was in a battle with Op. So saying it was a blackface was a better attack than letting a calico pop. Ain't trying to damage your stock. I wish you understood. I made a promise to embarrass the face. I even put it on my... I know you not racist. It's just your choice with faces. You're really wildin'. I operate the brand without giving you any problems. You endorse Wonder Bread. That's a knife in the leg. Or Ricky Bobby's. It's really nonsense. People with a face. It's a bad fit. But bitch fine. Billie Eilish. I'm really wildin'. It's a bad fit, but bitch fine. Billy, y'all, I'm really wildin'. I don't like this, y'all. His head like DDG, leg all right, chill soft. The nigga said what he said. He the type kick dogs. So get a piece of the roof, like Walter White pissed off. You was looking off. I get a piece of the roof, like Walter White pissed off. You was looking all hype when you came in. Y'all see the jersey? No, I ain't pandering. I ain't the type to do that lame shit. I'm just a giant. From New Orleans, throwing bullets. Got a ring twice on New England. You all slogans. That's it. You all slogans. The brother playing when hearing your original material, nothing lands. Phrases I understand. Use them because you need them. I'm cooler than the freezer. Bombing on a bunch of saints. And yet, they treat you like a castaway. And I could give you help with the saying, Wilson! Get a face of bald head, now it's blood on my hands. Make some noise for Mac the Captain. Yeah. That's you before every battle. What's concerning? Because you don't love Mac that much from the actions I'm observing. You're not in Captain's Cup. Them judge battles have him hurting. Not like in judge battles mean you know you don't be winning for surely. Because if my homie go from a gurney to a clergy and they throw a competition to serve him, I'm in the brackets with the blues, giving them 30s. You not being in the highest representation of Mac is a crime. Nigga, get an attorney. You You not being in the highest representation of Mac is a crime. Nigga, get an attorney. I swear to you, judge battles, not as tenacious as they seem. You at home. And you with the homies, you big bitch. You can't take one for the team. I battle. Y'all got a New Orleans nigga book. I'm gonna let you do the rapping. I'm just here to cook. Y'all make some noise for that rap.
I said the boss is here. Right. Is this who been causing fear? Finally has a few good battles after a bunch of awful years. He's about to be known for getting cooked by all his peers. His fall is near. I hate to be the bearer of bad news this battle like Paul Revere. When they booked Rum versus Eunice, When they booked Rum versus Eunice, you was happily hating. When Danny told Lex he wanted to battle me, I said, nah, I think Lo should actually face him. Then he got to show that he's actually dangerous. All I see is this bastard complaining. You don't see Rock hating on a plate that Geechee got, because that'll be flagrant. I'm not insecure because my spot for the taken. For my spot to be taken, we have to see greatness. Any cat that's complacent don't have what it takes to be an actual replacement. Your rapping is basic, and you get away with it without having to change it. On Twitter, your passion is hating, but the cats in the spaces be tapped and appraise it. If you that entertaining, then cats will be raving. Your pad will get saved, preserving your art like an act of sustaining something that's ancient. That's mummification. Dummy! Dummy! And just like mummies, you have to embrace that your passing is waiting. Your casket is spacious. Oh my! Dummy! And just like mummies, you have to embrace that your passing is waiting. Your casket is spacious. You could die and recover, but my raps will be ageless. Now back to the basics. I know everyone has their struggles, some worse than others, so there's no need to pretend with that. I remember going to the hospital with my mom. At the time I was 10 and fat. They told me to stay positive. Well, I'm on the fence with that. She was diagnosed with carpal tunnel, and I was supposed to see some light at the end of that. I'm gonna send them back. Now, you can say that's a pretty common diagnosis, but with context, you can see why I'm hella pissed. Single mom raising 3 kids with 2 jobs and no benefits, and her 10-year-old son having to translate the news to her is never lit. But it's only carpal tunnel, so I should get a hold of myself, but you don't know how difficult it is to actually get a grip. That ain't a fun fact. That ain't a fun fact. I'm trying to watch cartoons, but they got me in grown folk business. To me, that was dumb whack. I wanted to watch an anime. Whole time I was going from language to language. Whole time I wanted to dub that. Who does that? What? It felt like none of our troubles were going away. I kept praying to God to keep showing us grace. Any doctor diagnosis, I had to translate. It was the coldest of days. I could speak both languages. I know what it takes, but you would have thought we were both confused because she didn't know what to think and I didn't know what to say. But you gonna tell me I only battle at iBattle, and that's very fair. No matter where I rap, they gonna hate me here, and they gonna hate me there. Right. They won't play me fair. Right. But if you can do it, then I can do it. So you can't make me care. Because those days helping my mom taught me to stay prepared at hospitals, stores, schools. Moms had to take me where I could translate for her, and that's what makes me rare. Because I had to make sure she caught every line. But you think rapping in front of a different audience gonna make me scared? If what I said translated in those buildings, then I could do the same exact anywhere. And that's an experience that many share. Like I was the first to go to college in my family, so show props. My mom dropped out of high school to take care of us. I basically had no pops, so I graduated with an extra degree to make up for the one that she don't got, and it don't stop. Growing up, it was a single mom. My dad didn't even get to know me. His lifestyle had 2 ways of ending, homie. Death for jail is what you gain only. But when he got locked up, it wasn't upsetting, Brody. I thought he actually led by example. Because he didn't teach me what that lifestyle led to, but then he went and showed me. You gonna get to know me. You gonna get to know me. Y'all watch me grow slowly. At the top, it's getting so lonely. Now I'm so cozy. And if you really think that we all geeks, you don't know me. A big reason I even battle is to go to events and laugh with some friends. Q Dizzy's one of my college teammates. Boy was a bucket, we would pass it to him. But what made us closer was battle rap, because that was the trend. Q was at my Tay-Rock battle, his first event ever. It was magical then. The day I battled Jay Moore, I found out he passed away. I was sad to the end. Last time I lost my other bro was tragic. I don't have to pretend. I pulled up to his Knox battle, and that's the last time I would ever see the captain again. Now I'm scared of seeing my friends at events because I'm scared it will happen again. What?
Oh my God. Bro.
Spell say you win even when you lose. You seen as perfect, but you won't get better. So is it even worth it? Him lying to you can't be a service. You know how they say there's no such thing as losing, just lessons? Yeah, that defeats the purpose. So why doubt? I'm lights out. I might be a threat. IP address. I'm the one who brought the URL to my house. Simple.
Y'all make some noise for that battle, man. Yeah.